Howdy, howdy, ho, ho. Or should I say,
Ho,
howdy, howdy,
ho,
ho,
ho!
ho, ho. Welcome back to the Brinx podcast.
I think I
My
was
name
a
is
little too
Ryan
aggressive
McNeil,
on that one. Michael Frieri.
and this is the second annual Brinx Hearse Christmas Spectacular.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
We are back, and today we are going to creating our own 25 days. Freeform did it. I remember growing up, ABC Family would always put it out, and I would see it in like a magazine wearing a flag. I'd always cut it out, and I'd mark what I'm going to watch when. Now Freeform's doing it. And, you know, Mikey, tell us, you came to me when they released it. You had some qualms with this year's 25 Days of Christmas.
No, there weren't bad movies. There weren't bad movies at all. It's just the fact that we're guys. I love the Santa Clauses, Tim Allen Santa Claus. You're marathoning them at least 5 times of the month.
It was 5 or 6 times they played the.
Yeah, it was substantial and unnecessary.
And it's not like oh, they play it from like 8 a.m. like throughout the day. It's like no, it's like the crown jewel primetime thing they're doing.
Yeah. You know, I used to love ABC Family, 25 Days of Christmas. Do I remember it being that repetitive? I don't think so. But, you know, I could be, you know, time could be serving me wrong.
Yeah.
But today, Brinx Hearse, me and Ryan will be agreeing on our definitive. So usually we do lists of our own, but we are about to agree on our one definitive Brinx Hearse 25 Days of Christmas list. We're a few days late, whatever, but we're here now for next year.
Yeah. For next year. Or if you wanted to start binging, get it going.
Exactly. So what I'm taking into consideration for my list, or for my recommendations for the list, I like to go in increasingly amounts of Christmas cheer, Christmas spirit as we go on.
Okay.
So like number 1, you know, has some Christmas aspects perhaps, or just wintry aspects, and then like once we're getting to like the 20s, it's like everything Santa Claus, everything Christmas.
Okay, I have like my stuff in like towards Christmas, obviously, super aggressively Christmas, a lot of the classic stuff. But I do have a lot of that stuff in like my first few days because it's that kind of stuff. I'm like, I just want to get it out of the way, make sure I watch it.
Okay.
And also because like if I watch it on the 1st and the 2nd, I might want to rewatch it in a couple weeks closer to Christmas.
Yeah,
because some stuff deserves multiple viewings.
There's actually a couple where it's like, you have movies multiple times?
No, I'm saying like, sometimes if you watch, I want to watch it on December 1st because I might end up want to watch it on December 17th. But okay. No, all my days are different.
So, some also too is like, just like family tradition almost. I feel like as a kid, because like there's always cable was always be like marathoning this movie on Christmas Eve or whatever, which mine reflects. So without further ado, we're just gonna get into it.
Yes. So Mikey will say his first December 1st. I will say my December 1st, and then we'll decide on one of them.
All right.
And if some stuff gets left out, that's what happens.
Yeah, I mean we're probably
just compromise, man.
Because I had to get a little creative because I realized I haven't watched 25 really good Christmas movies that deserve their own day.
Oh, I have. I have Buster.
So I had to like get a little creative to what I mean, there's like, you'll see as I go.
Yeah.
But because I could fill in a lot of days with, like sequels, but I feel like they serve best as double features.
Yeah, that's what I did with a handful of stuff.
All right. Would you like to give me your day one?
My December 1st, I said Home Alone double feature. Get them out the way. Watch them early. So, because that's one where I'm like, I love them so much. Home Alone to me is the best Christmas movie. Watch it December 1st because you probably want to watch it December 8th, December 17th, December 19th, December 21st, December 23rd, and Christmas Day probably too. So, I have the Home Alone double feature at the first. Both of them.
I knew it was coming. Personally, I knew it was coming. I personally put Home Alone a little bit later in the year, still early.
Which I can
Christmas.
respect.
Still early on in Christmas, but a little bit later I have it, and I understand everything you're echoing. I just feel like it's too classic
Okay.
of a Christmas movie.
I like how this become a game of leverage, because if we don't put Home Alone here, then we're going to be forced to put it at the next spot.
Yes. Well,
Yeah. Okay. This will be interesting. What gets in and what gets out. I like.
This is my suggestion.
Okay. Yes. What was your December 1st?
Well, I mean, talk about classic here. Die Hard. I think it's the perfect introduction to the holiday season.
I can get on board with that. I can get on board with Die Hard for the first.
I can get on board with Home Alone though, but I mean, I haven't excluded a Home Alone at all. I would just say I personally would put it a little bit later.
I'm gonna go with you. We could put Die Hard at the first.
All right. Let's do it then.
Because I know we're not gonna be denying Home Alone. So whatever day you put Home Alone as, my stuff might get the axe. So this be interesting.
Oh, I don't think there will be an axe. I think my number 2 is going to be an axe, but let's see.
Sticking. Well, you give me your number 2 first, actually.
So my number 2, I actually did watch already.
Yeah.
It really doesn't have much to do with Christmas. It has a, Christmas is magical. It deals with some magic, and it's cold winter. Santa Claus does show up. That is the Chronicles of Narnia.
I've never seen Chronicles of Narnia. I just learned that Santa Claus was in it like last week, which I had no idea.
Yeah.
That blew me away. I had Elf at the second, sticking with getting the classics out of the way first.
Wow. Elf at number 2.
Yeah. So I can't imagine you're going to be fighting that hard for Narnia.
No. I would just fight for the fact that I think Elf should be later on because it's just too damn good. I think watching movie, I think I'm looking at it later on as more of a prestige.
More of as a what?
Like it's more prestigious of a Christmas movie
to
watch later on
in
the season. But the number 1 spot, you got to come in with a banger. But these middle, so from like 2 to 10. What I can get down with Elf. I can get down with Elf. It's probably my favorite Christmas movie. I really don't care where you put it as long as it's there.
Okay. Make sure it gets on there.
Bada beep, bada boop, bada bop.
Ba ba ba.
All right. Okay. You're not gonna. I don't think you've ever even seen this. So.
Oh really? Okay, I'm curious.
I have.
What is it?
Rankin Bass. That's the claymation company that does like Santa Claus is Coming to Town, Rudolph.
Yeah, I know.
Okay. Why don't you say anything? You didn't acknowledge.
I thought you were talking to the audience.
Okay. Jack Frost.
I've seen bits and pieces throughout the years on TV. I haven't seen it though.
It's more of a Groundhog Day movie.
Dude.
So it's Jack Frost. It's kind of a Christmas movie. So what's your 3? Because I'm sure I'm going to take it.
I have the Santa Claus trilogy.
Wow. We are on total opposite.
My path goes from hardcore Christmassy, then dips a little bit into more in-betweeny stuff to break up the season, then back up into Christmassy.
Okay. Is my camera a little blurry? I feel like.
Nah, you look crystal clear, my guy. To me, at least. You're a lot smaller on the thing, but you look good to me.
Okay. We're just totally different on the scale here, which I don't hate. I again had it a little later on, but I'm fine with that.
That'll just make it more interesting down the line.
Bonus points for seasons 1 and 2.
Oh yeah. Oh, should we include that into the trilogy go till 4 a.m. Have this marathon. Seasons 1 and 2.
What I think it's called the clauses.
Oh, can you use the Belgian translation, please, of Super Noel?
Or Super Noel.
Super Noel. AKA gorgeous.
I don't know why it's like not listing for me. Oh, let me redo this real quick. Okay, so Die Hard, Elf, Santa Claus, Trilogy, bonus for season 1, 2 of the. Is that what it's called, or is it Santa Claus's? I think it's the Santa Claus's.
I think the Santa Claus. Yeah. How is season 2 going? Haven't seen.
Oh, it's great. I love it. I love the goddamn show. I think it's so much fun. AKA Super Noel.
Beautiful.
Okay. All right. Number 4.
I have a Grinch double feature.
Okay.
Watch the cartoon from the 60s, then watch the Jim Carrey Grinch.
Okay. Before I say my number 4, this is my. I have those at 2 different days.
Okay, I had a feeling that might be.
I just feel like you can't really put the Jim Carrey one against the original. It's just because you can see such a difference.
Yeah, yes, that's fair.
But
what do you have it for?
I have the Jim Carrey one a little higher in the calendar, and the original much deeper in the season.
Interesting. Okay.
Because it's too classic to me.
That's understandable. It's understandable.
Here's my number 4 though.
Yes.
I have I think the only 2 MCU movies considered to be Christmas movies to some extent, and that's Iron Man 3, No Way Home double feature.
Okay.
I told you, I think it's creative.
Yeah, does the Guardians Christmas special appear somewhere on your list? Okay. So you could add that to these 2.
I could, but are you willing to even take it? I don't think so. I'll give you the Grinch.
Iron Man 3 and No Way Home. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay.
I love both movies. Iron Man 3 is a Christmas movie to me, but I'm sorry, mate.
Oh well, it's how
my 5 is one that I'm not like crazy fighting for. So you may have some leverage at 5 here.
All right, I actually think my 5 has a chance then.
Okay.
Again, it's not like a conventional. And J. Carey. Okay. Oh. Very detailed.
Yes. It's like a government document.
Okay. Go ahead.
My number 5 for the 5th of. I had the 2 Christmas specials to like break up the narrative films. I have Guardians Christmas special, and then a Very Murray Christmas, the Bill Murray Christmas special that they did in like 2015 or whatever it was. 2 very fun, very enjoyable Christmas specials. Very different, but sometimes you just want to watch some 45 minutes, take a little break, watch another 45-minute thing. So just very casual,
it's kind of like a cool down period right now because you just went 4 hard Christmas movies.
Yes, and now just like take it easy on some stuff for some Christmas specials, but very enjoyable for me. But what do you have at your 5?
I kind of have the same ideology, but it's a full length film, and that's the Royal Tenenbaums.
There's Christmas in that?
Yeah, it's like the holiday season. Oh my god! All right, fine. I thought you were gonna like that pick.
I love the Royal Tenenbaums. Me right now, I cannot remember anything Christmassy about it.
It's during the holiday season. It's it's Thanksgiving, Christmas. It's family.
Man. There is family, yes.
It's almost like, why do they show The Godfather every Thanksgiving? I don't know. They do. There's a little bit of Thanksgiving, a little bit of Christmas.
Yeah. There is a bit of a Christmas bit. Same with Goodfellas. There's a little bit of a Christmas bit in there.
I'll go with yours.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Because I'm getting like... think about like...
Merry Christmas?
Yeah. But because of like... Wherever you have... What is it? I forget what I was about.
What's that?
I forget what I was about to say.
Oh, okay.
All right. At the 6th, what are we looking at?
Okay, this is a Christmas movie. Oh wait, let me get rid of this because we already. Let me get rid of the ones we've said. Okay. Jingle All the Way.
I really like Jingle All. That actually was not on my list, and I can go with Jingle All the Way. At the 6th, I have Christmas Vacation, which I know you have later on. So I really like Jingle All the Way. I can go with that.
Cool.
Here.
All right, let's go.
Yeah, I like that pick. That should have made it in my 25 somehow. I don't know how it didn't.
I just rewatched it a couple days ago. It's good.
So much
I
fun.
like it. It's so much fun. It's so heartfelt. It's such a great relationship, father-son relationship.
Yeah.
I love everything about it. So, moving on. My number 7.
Yes, the 7th is.
We're dipping into a classic. Not terribly Christmassy, but you know, I have Frosty.
Frosty the Snowman.
Yeah.
The cartoon.
Is there other ones?
Well, I'll just clarify. There's probably a claymation or something.
Sure yes, the cartoon.
Okay, I've always been a little lukewarm on Frosty, but you know.
So am I. But I feel like you gotta have him.
My 7th is a movie a lot of people have probably never heard of, but I think it's very underrated. It stars Paul Giamatti and Paul Rudd, and they play two guys who come down from Canada to sell Christmas trees in New York. The movie is called All Is Bright. It's kind of a dry comedy, but very, very heartfelt. Tug at the heartstrings towards the end of the movie. Very, very underrated, well put together Christmas movie. Seeing as though you have not seen it,
yeah,
and I don't hate Frosty. I can concede to Frosty as much as I love all of it.
Would you throw in the sequel for a double feature?
Is there a sequel to Frosty?
There is. It's not great though.
Okay.
Just Frosty. Let's keep Frosty.
Frosty. That'll do. People know what we're on about.
Yeah. All right. We have number 8.
Number 8. What do you got, Mike?
I have A Christmas Carol.
Which version?
Personally,
Take
I like the Jim
version.
Carrey animated.
I don't think I've seen it since the theater.
Really, I love it.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll take any version.
I can be down.
If you want to throw someone a suggestion.
I'm down putting just any Christmas Carol at the 8th.
All right.
Just take your pick, any Christmas Carol. I had Scrooged, the Bill Murray Christmas version, which is great. So there's enough versions. Everybody's going to find one.
If you want to go with the Muppets or the Mickey Mouse, that's all you.
Yes. Yeah, Mickey Mouse is somewhere else on the list, but it is good just any Christmas Carol. Take your pick.
So, this kind of shakes up a lot of my reasoning for my list, because a lot of my list, I was thinking towards like 9, 10, we have like a turnover of like, okay, this was ringing in the big Christmas movies, but we're throwing it out the window. So I'm kind of going, I'm going freestyle right now. I would go Rudolph.
For the 9th?
Yeah.
I have Rudolph at 15.
I would love to go later.
I have Miracle on 34th Street at 9, which I'm assuming is later on your list. So
it is later, but
we can put Rudolph at 9. I can live with that.
All right. I also have the Shiny New Year for a double feature. Rudolph Shiny New Year.
I had it on when I was real little. Throw it on there. I'd go crazy.
Single most important detail in the history of Christmas.
Sorry, folks. Little technical difficulties, but
those pesky elves.
We did work out number 10 off screen.
Must
have been the
it was
demise.
Such a heated debate.
Really was.
We had to take it off cameras, folks.
Yeah.
We ended up saying the Home Alone double feature.
Or else we would be refused of any hopes of monetization.
Yes, that was actually our most amicable agreement. Put Home Alone double feature at number 10.
Yes. All right, we're at
But
number
that was
11 now.
number 11, folks. Mikey, what you got?
I have. Okay, well, that was okay. I'm gonna go with Miracle on 34th Street. I know I gave you a little slack on it too early, but I told my list kind of changed now because of this.
Yeah. I had a triple feature of Love Actually, The Holiday, and The Family Stone. 3 movies which are okay at best, but very Christmassy, very schmaltzy, very enjoyable, very satisfying, and movies just that make you feel good for this. And it gives you a break from, like the really heavy stuff, the really classic stuff. So, but I'm not gonna be fighting for them to be in my 25 Days of Christmas.
Okay, all right.
We can put The Miracle up there.
We can also, even if like some of our movies earlier if like say something was cut, we can fight to throw them in.
Oh, without a doubt, without a doubt.
Okay.
Now,
Number 12.
number 12, I had Die Hard. So, whatever your number 12 is the winner.
Well, my number 12 was the Santa Claus marathon.
Okay.
So, you want to do that Love Actually thing?
I would rather go with All Is Bright,
What is that?
the Paul Rudd, Paul Giamatti movie
Oh, okay.
that I had on there. Yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. All right. Redemption. Life's all about second chance.
Okay. Number 13.
Should we move to like a second slide so like the text doesn't get all funky in the ornament?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna okay. I'll like make like a second text bubble maybe right next to it. I don't know.
Or you can just copy and paste the slide and then start typing away again.
Oh, okay, yeah, good point. So then okay, so what, we're on 13?
13. Lucky 13. All right, I got another one which I'm not fighting crazy for, but I'm curious to see what you have.
Okay. My 13 is... See, now we're just gonna pick. Just gonna pick something.
I'm not moving my list around. I'll let you know.
I am, because...
I like your strategizing.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of my list was much later on, and I compromised with you, because that's just the man I am. Did I do the year without Santa Claus? Yeah, okay. I'm going to say the year without Santa Claus and Miser Brother Christmas.
At 13? Okay.
I'll advocate for it again right there.
I will go with for that.
What was your 13?
My 13 was 2 Christmas comedy movies. I believe both released 1994, actually. Mixed Nuts, which is a really good Christmas comedy. Steve Martin, Adam Sandler, Liev Schreiber. Then the next one was a movie I watched last night, The Ref, actually. Very hilarious movie with Dennis Leary in it. Kevin Spacey, unfortunately, but 2 very, very funny Christmas movies. And both kind of pretty dark humor in both of them, but, it gives you a nice break from the schmaltz, I guess. But Year Without a Santa Claus it's some required feeling.
How do you spell clause?
Yeah, without the E. No E. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Because of the Santa Claus, that's how I always
it's a
spelled for years. Yeah.
Okay.
Number 14. What are we looking at?
We did Miracle. Okay, I'm gonna go with a Charlie Brown Christmas and It's Christmas Time Again, Charlie Brown double feature. Do you have that lower? I think you have that lower.
I got that. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm always down for that.
Yeah. Did we put Rudolph on there yet?
Yeah, we did.
We did put Rudolph on there? Okay. Let me think. No, I'm gonna. Let me see. That's not there. That's I will say. I'll say Arthur Christmas.
Hmm.
Unless, do you have that later?
No, I hate that movie.
You hate the movie? Okay.
No, I'll put it on.
Then-
I'll put it on. Because I know you're gonna
Are
have
you
Charlie
sure?
Brown. Yeah, because I know you're gonna have
Okay.
Charlie Brown. Okay.
All right, where did we put Rudolph? What day again?
9.
9. Oh, that's right. It was a shiny New Year.
Yeah. Okay. What we 15? Oh, 15. Okay. We're turning the tides here.
Tide's our turn.
I will advocate for either a Charlie Brown Christmas or the Polar Express.
I will go with the Polar Express.
Okay.
For whatever reason, the Polar Express is one movie I usually like to watch close to Christmas, but
As do I. As do I.
you know, the 15th is close enough.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, what did you have? Did you have a 15?
My original 15 was Rudolph,
Oh.
and then we ended up bumping her up. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. 16. I don't believe you've seen my film, so what do you have? Very contemplative.
Because I have only a few left, and all these I want to put lower. So tell me what this movie is.
Happiest Season. It was like the Christmas movie that came out on Hulu. So it was like the COVID Christmas movie. It's not about it doesn't take place during COVID and everything, but it's very good, very sweet, very funny. I mean, it's just a good time. One of the better modern Christmas movies. One of the best modern Christmas movies, I would say.
What's it called?
Happiest Season.
All right.
Oh,
I mean, I'll take your word
interesting.
for it because, like I said, I don't have much going.
Okay. The 17th is one I'm not gonna fight crazy for as much as I like it. But even the stuff I had the 17th isn't.
Okay.
What do you have?
Maybe I'll. Okay. Let me think of like I'll go with Christmas Vacation.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Christmas Vacation, 17th.
That kind
I like
of
that.
slipped under my radar right there.
Yeah, it did as well for me. That would have been bad.
Yeah.
I had Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, Mickey's Twice Upon a Christmas,
Oh,
and then Mickey's Christmas Carol.
yeah.
We kind of
seen those.
we kind of got Christmas Carol out of the way. Once
Yeah.
and Twice Upon a Christmas are really fun, but like, I can live without it.
I mean, listen. If there's nothing else to throw in, I'll go for it.
All right.
18.
18. I had I had a double feature. I had the 1984 version of A Christmas Carol, which I think is the best version of it, and then I also had a movie called starring Dan Stevens called The Man Who Invented Christmas, and it's all about how Charles Dickens Carol. It's very interesting, very well put together, it's very emotional.
Oh.
Both very great movies. Again, there's some more classics. I could see you having trump this stuff.
I
Man, you're really. I'm scared. You're saving your bullets.
Yeah.
20 through 25th.
Yeah. Oh well, we already did this one, so let me take that off. And this one. Because I'm just so like set on having these so far down.
Ah, jeez. My far down actually is like, it's some big stuff, but it's not like, oh, it needs to be there kind of thing.
Really? Like I have like later in the years, like these are like the Christmas movies.
Okay, that we're like opposite. I'm like, get the big stuff out of the way. You're like, save the.
Yeah, you want to build up.
I do have a lot. I have a lot of big stuff on like the few days. Like my original Polar Express spot was the 23rd.
You know, I What did you say?
About what?
What was your movie suggestion?
The Man Who Invented Christmas, and then. But we already put Christmas, so we can't really.
Okay,
I'm not gonna
I'm gonna
fight for this.
suggest we just put the Mickey's
What?
Christmas stuff.
Okay, what if, because I have something later in the 20 that I know you're gonna have your stuff at. Can I move Claus at 18?
What clause?
The Netflix movie that J.K. Simmons voiced Santa Claus.
Oh, I haven't even seen that.
Oh, really?
No,
It came out 2019. Oh, it's so good.
I thought it was like I thought that came out 2019.
Yeah.
J.K. Simmons?
KLAUS. Look it up right now. I thought you saw
Oh, this is the anime. This is the one where he gets jacked with the rock.
No.
Oh, that was the okay. Yeah, sure, Claws. It's good.
It's amazing. This is like a 4.5 or 5.
4.5. Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
I swore you saw this movie.
No.
Really? Okay, you have to watch it. The animation's beautiful.
All right.
It's like it's kind of like an origin story.
I'll check that out tonight. Actually.
You absolutely should. It's one of the best Christmas movies. That's why I had it at the 22nd.
Damn.
Mm.
Okay.
All right, the 19th. What do you have?
Deck the hall. No. Let's go with. Could I interest you in Narnia again? Maybe.
I haven't seen it. I can't.
Oh,
I don't. And
oh.
I've never seen it. Is it really like Santa Claus shows up in it? But like, is he like in
No,
it?
it's not really. I'm just running out
Yeah.
of movies because I don't want to. I don't want to give these. I don't want to throw these out here yet.
Okay, my 19th was a movie the night before.
What? Oh,
You-
I was
do you remember
suggesting for
this movie?
19.
Okay, what do you got?
Prep and Landing Marathon.
I didn't even. What the hell did you just say?
Prep and Landing.
Oh, hell yeah!
Fuck yeah, Prep and Landing.
If this is going on Freeform, you got to play Prep and Landing at least 7 times a day.
I love
Prep and
Prep and
Landing.
Landing. I loved how it like showed like the behind the scenes before Santa Claus
Yes.
came.
Yeah, Prep and Landing. There we go.
And they're very brief.
Prep and Landing marathon. Okay, I didn't expect that to happen, but here we are.
Yeah.
Alrighty, 20th. Wait, Mikey, the season is upon us.
Yeah.
It's the week. It's the week of Christmas. The 20th.
So now I think you can at least agree to put this at 20, and you'll compromise wherever you have it. Charlie Brown.
Yes,
Okay.
I can agree with that. I had it on Christmas Day. It was one of the things I had on Christmas Day. Because I think we talked about this last year. I think it's like the best of like any Christmas thing probably ever. But
Yeah.
the 20th, like I can very much live it.
Single most important detail in the history of Christmas.
My 20 was Santa Claus Coming to Town, A Year Without. And
okay.
and we put one of those. Oh yeah, we put Year Without Santa already at 13.
Yeah.
I know where Santa Claus Coming to Town is going.
Yeah. And I hope you agree with me, but we'll get there when we get there.
Yes.
21.
21. This is where I originally have.
What's that?
This is where I had Arthur Christmas,
Oh.
which you do not like. So I can. I have a.
Well, we
I
threw in.
suppose
We
I have a
already
backup.
threw in Arthur Christmas. So, I mean, it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I'm saying that's where I originally had it. Yeah.
Okay. Wow. I don't have.
I have a couple other ideas if you want to save your bullets again.
Yeah, give me a couple more.
So. Ooh.
What about Iron Man 3?
No. I really like Iron Man 3. I really.
All right.
I will need. Ooh, this is tough actually because I'm trying to look at the stuff that like I didn't put in that I would like to be in now. I'm gonna say The Night Before.
What is this?
the night before it came out 2015. It's Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie, and Joseph Gordon.
Oh,
And
I know. I've seen this movie actually.
I first saw it and I was like, yeah, it's fine.
Isn't it like the Office Christmas Party or whatever?
There's a movie called
that's
Office
a different.
Christmas
That's
Party.
a different one. No,
Yeah.
don't they like play on? They step on the piano.
Yes, they do. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen this.
And yeah, in this, like, yeah, first time I saw it, I was like, oh, that's fine, whatever. Last year I gave it 5 stars. I think the last 2 years I've given it 5 stars because I'm like, I don't know why. It just hits so hard. And it's absolutely hilarious. So
Damn.
I'm happy I got the night before in there.
All right.
But now we move on to the 22nd. My 22nd was Claus. So, Mikey, what would you like to put as 22nd?
I have 3 movies left that I'm holding on to.
Bro, it's the
What?
22nd of December.
I know. I told you I had trouble, and you've been haxing a bunch of my shit, and it seems like I can't really bring it back to the board for reconsideration.
Well, like I know some of your big ones that you're saving. I get.
Yeah.
But like, I'm not Narnia and Iron Man 3.
I told you I haven't seen that many like good Christmas movies that are worthy of a day.
I understand.
Like, there's a lot of just like I I love Christmas movies, but like there's a lot that are just like I wouldn't. It's not an essential 25 day.
Okay, I understand how you're holding it in a high regard. This
is why I said we make it a consolidated list because you clearly are filling in my gaps. So give me some suggestions and I'll pick from your plethora.
For 22?
Yeah, that you would willing to give up for 22.
Okay. Okay, let me see. I'm assuming that movie's from you, so I'm not going to say those. There's the Mr. Bean Christmas special I had. And also the Mickey's Once and Twice on a Christmas thing.
Okay.
And my Christmas Eve movie. I have.
Don't say. We'll do Mickey's once.
Okay.
What's it called?
Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas, and then the next one was Mickey.
Single most important detail in the history of Christmas.
Mickey's Once Upon a. Okay, the apostrophe is what stops the recording, so I just had to turn it on and off right there, or turn it off and back on.
Oh, it's an apostrophe?
Yeah, I should change that. Whatever. I just won't type it going forward.
Yeah.
All right, 23.
All right, 23. I, the Polar Express. Mikey, shoot those bullets.
It's difficult to pick.
Just the order at this point.
Yeah, it's difficult to pick the order. You know what? I will go Santa Claus is Coming to Town.
Oh, I thought that was Christmas Eve for sure.
No. I'll go Christmas Story.
Okay. Christmas Story 20, that's a good spot. It's a very good spot.
That's usually my Christmas Day. Because they marathon it on Christmas Day.
Yeah, you just have to, if you have eyes, you'll see it.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense. So my original Christmas Eve was a movie I'm not really going to be fighting crazy for. Okay. Was a movie called in Merry Christmas in French, Joyeux Noël. It's about the 1914 Christmas truce, where during World War I on Christmas Day, they all came out of the trenches and they hung out and they celebrated Christmas together. It's my favorite moment in history. It's a very beautiful movie. It's not like this amazing movie you have to watch. It's quite serious as well. It's not like holly or jolly. So I concede to, I'm assuming, a nice little Rankin Bass special. It's time to put one foot in front of the other.
They should have a spin-off movie for him. Rankin Bass needs to come back.
Like to life?
I don't know. Someone needs to revive that shit.
Okay. But should Christmas Day be its own? Make it all regal?
Yes.
The 25th day of
I
Christmas.
actually think we might be in agreement with number 25.
There's one movie that hasn't come up at all, so I believe it's this.
All right, let me make it like 25 for the 25th day.
Just symmetry, my guy.
Okay. Give it to me.
It's a Wonderful Life.
It's a Wonderful Life.
Woo! It had to be. It had to be, people.
Yep. I mean, probably the best movie on this list.
Yeah.
It's a Wonderful Life, man.
Yeah. I mean, how much more do you say? It's just a perfect movie. And I think it also works very well on Christmas because it has the end Christmassy bit, but a lot of it's just a movie.
Yeah, you're
so
right.
It stays within the Christmas tradition, but it also helps kind of exit out of Christmas in a way.
Good point. I did tell you going into this, like, I normally feel a little weird watching movies on Christmas because I feel like once it's Christmas, once it's Christmas morning, it's just Christmas is basically just over.
Yeah, we talked about this in the special last year. How like Christmas Day after just after 2 p.m. almost like this funeral like atmosphere.
Yeah,
like it's just like everyone's like, oh, the clock is ticking on the Christmas season.
Yeah,
that's why everyone was like, oh, this many days till Christmas. It's like no, the countdown should be to Thanksgiving because that's when the Christmas season's.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
But
overall, I like the list we put together. ABC higher us.
Yeah, I'm gonna make a nice little post to go on the Instagram for our official ranking.
That'd be a pretty little thing.
Yeah.
For all the kiddos out there.
For all you dreamers.
All the dreamers, my friend. All of Santa's little elves.
I hope you all have a Heidi, ho, 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 ho. Woo!